from Greece.
Boy, that's fascinating stuff, D.A. Thank you so much. What better way to learn from your mistakes? Teams still learning the ins and outs of their systems and how to play together in these early games. If you were coaching, Clark, and your team was struggling,
nice clean game,
how long do you wait before making changes?
It's hard to say, Kevin. It's a matter of feel and understanding your personnel, and sometimes it's gut instinct, consulting with your staff. But I think you've got to try to keep your changes to a minimal, and when you do make them, try to make sure they're relatively small changes so that you have a chance to adjust and your team does too.
Here are the starters for Milwaukee. Teague out there with Holiday. Then it's Brook Lopez. And then there's Antetokounmpo. And it's Middleton in at the 3 spot. The Hawks shooting their first free throw of the game.
Definitely an area where they can improve. Only 73% as a team from the line last year.
Well, you look at the Bucks offense, and they were very hard to stop when they got going. Near the top of the league in effective field goal percentage, which is a huge statistic. They did so despite not taking many three-pointers compared to the other top teams.
Yeah, you think about it. They led the league in how many of their threes were assisted on, Kevin. About 90% of them. And while they would look to the three-point shot, it was the result of ball movement, which often led to a good look. Still, their first look, though, back to that effective field goal percentage, was to get the ball inside.
Teague kicks to Antetokounmpo, and that comes off the assist by Jeff Teague.
And Antetokounmpo really, building on his shooting. That's impressive to see. No way the defense catches up to him when he's rising up right after he gets the pass. No way.
This is to Graham. Pass to Capella. Capella with a screen on Teague. Molinari wide open. Second shot opportunity. And Capella with the layup.
Love how Capella stays alert on the offensive board, creating second chance opportunities thanks to that activity.
It's Antetokounmpo on the wing. Lopez passes to Antetokounmpo. Back to Lopez. Shoots over Capella. Lopez, no luck.
Yeah, good interior D there prevents the deuce.
And, that's not easy at all. When guys get this close to the bucket, it's tough to stop the basket.
Capella sets a screen for Hill. Back to Young. Jacks up a 3. That's in, and he's now 3 for 3 and looking sharp.
And early on, they've been nearly perfect from the floor. Just the one miss here on their first 5 attempts.
Here's Teague. Pass to Lopez. That's good from Teague on the assist from Lopez. Teague's got his first bucket in this one. And Young kicks to Capella. Graham dishes to Young. And stolen by Jeff Teague. From 11 feet away with the putback.
Yeah, bully balling his way to the rack that time. Lopez with a great second effort.
So for the Bucks, their last game a loss to the Boston Celtics.
And really, man, they played their hearts out. Missed a couple opportunities down the stretch, and that was the difference.
Yeah, you know what, Greg? Much love to him because the energy was there. But the execution fell just a little short.
Lopez, a screen on Young. Goes up on the wing. The shot comes out, so the Hawks will take it the other way. This game against Milwaukee here, it's their first look at the Bucks.
And they usually came out on top when these two teams faced off last year. No surprise, they're the better team.
Yeah, and very tough to beat when they're playing up to their capabilities. That's why they're one of the top teams in the league.
Lopez, a screen on Capella. And 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the content. When you watch Giannis out there, he just looked unstoppable, Greg, at times. The way he's able to attack the rim, the blend of size, speed, and length is just unparalleled in the NBA.
And it's the movement that throws you off with Giannis. One step, and he's gone from the 3 line to the rim. There isn't any way to stop someone that skilled who's that big.
Both free throws good from Antetokounmpo.
Great touch from the line. Always important for bigger guys to be able to come through at the stripe.
Graham kicks to Young. Capella sets a screen for Young. Another three for Atlanta.
Oh, a good open look, and he sprays it home from three.
Bucks trail by 8. Here's Antetokounmpo. He had a 21-point outing in their last game against Boston.
And don't forget about the 4 blocks. Just a big all-around game, particularly on the defensive side.
Teague against Young. Antetokounmpo on the double team. There's the dish to Capella. Shot clock at 6. Stolen by Middleton. Banked in off the glass.
Well, you've got to recognize how active Middleton is on defense. I mean, this is a guy that you can't afford to be careless around.
And the replay is courtesy of Under Armour. Unleash chaos. It was a great sequence from the steal all the way to the finish at the other end. Graham kicks to Young. They grab their own miss. Capella with the bucket.
They've wasted no time settling into their offense.
Yeah, they're lasered in. I mean, really making the most of their possessions.
There's the pick. Middleton the pass to Antetokounmpo, and he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. That's on Clint Capella.
I tell you what, Antetokounmpo has a real killer instinct on offense. I mean, this guy is serious about trying to score the ball and make plays. Always playing downhill, always in attack, and constantly keeping the defense on its heels.
And you watch Antetokounmpo play out there, and he looks like a supersized point guard with how he moves and gallops and initiates the offense. The term is point forward, but the bottom line, Clark, is that Giannis is the orchestrator when he's on the floor.
You're exactly right, Kevin. The assist numbers grow every year for Giannis. He causes a ton of mismatch problems, and how you guard him on the perimeter is always a quandary for the opposing team.
And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The scoring breakdown for Atlanta.
Guys, they are dialed in from beyond right now. They didn't waste any time getting into a groove in this game.
Also, what passing we've seen from them here early. I mean, there could be a big number in the assist column if this keeps up.
Bucks trail by 7. And Antetokounmpo slams it in.
How about the court vision of Middleton? Just so good at finding the open man.
And Young kicks to Capella. Gallinari a screen on Lopez. Pick up by Hill. They set the pick. Young dishes to Capella. Over Lopez. The Hawks again can't hit. The Bucks have gone 6 of 10 from the field in this ballgame. Feeds to Middleton. And so the ball's out of bounds. Middleton touched it last.
Yeah, and checking out the numbers for Antetokounmpo. Coming off a terrific season. Put up about 23 points per, 8 rebounds, and 5 assists. And he was their top scorer throughout last season.
Well, his teammates knew whenever they really needed a basket, just look his way.
Capella with a screen on Teague. Lob pass to Capella.
Oh, and just a soft touch on both ends of that pretty alley-oop.
I got to say, when he threw the pass, I didn't know where it was going.
Neither did the defense.
Lopez sets a screen for Antetokounmpo. And Holiday kicks to Lopez. Five on the clock. Back to Holiday. Over Graham. And the shot is long. Atlanta leading by 7. Right side Hill. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
And they've repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
Teague, the pass to Antetokounmpo. Oh, and it looks like that's going to be a goaltending call. Yep, that's it. So they'll get the basket.
That's a very close call. I'm sure he thinks it's a clean block, but looks like it was on the way down.
Milwaukee making a switch here. Atlanta's gone 3 of 6, 50% from deep so far tonight. Williams dishes to Capella. Outside Williams. There's the pick. Clock at 6. Over onto the Kumbo. Williams can't hit.
That's exactly how you want to play it defensively, Kevin. I mean, getting a hand up to distract and bother the shooter, not easy to stop somebody this deep inside.
And they've had assists now on their last 3 baskets.
Collins a screen on Antetokounmpo. Williams for 3. Kept alive by Atlanta. Capella kicks to Williams. Young outside. Lopez over to help. Here's Hill. Here's Capella. And finally they hit one. Capella's got 8 points.
And loving the hustle here early. I mean, they struck first on the offensive glass.
And those putback baskets contributing to their lead, Greg.
And he was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws now for him. Well, Swiss center Clint Capella is up there as one of the most efficient players in the league. He's only 22, but he's efficient mostly because all his shots come right at the basket, right on the doorstep. Last season, he finished near the top of the league, in fact, in field goal percentage.
And for a while, he was leading the league, if I recall correctly, Kevin. Capella knows who he is, what he's about, and what his team needs from him. So he finishes off his chances that are created by guards penetrating. Not flashy, but very effective.
Randolph a screen. Outside Bogdanovich. And the bucket counts. 3-point chance here.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Yeah, I think they've got to ramp up the aggressiveness, Greg. I mean, if they don't, things are just going to get worse from here.
The Hawks shooting their 3rd free throw attempt of the game. And Clark, just how important to a team is it to have a veteran presence on it? Like, how did the vets on the Pacers help you when you were a rookie or young player in the league?
You know what? I think it's invaluable, Kevin. I was a 21-year-old rookie. I left after my junior year at Ohio State. And veteran players, Herb Williams, had been there a year or two. Guys like Billy Knight and George Johnson, Butch Carter were around. And having those guys talk about what it takes, and we were a very young team and had young veterans, but still they were invaluable in terms of giving you an example of how to go about your business to be successful as a pro.
Williams for 3. Denied for the 3rd time. He's 0 for 3.
They've been beating them to a lot of those loose balls and rebounds here to start.
Yeah, to have in their way, and that's really a function of effort and intensity. You know, the ball doesn't discriminate. Whoever goes and gets it, that's who owns it.
And a lot of scoring here early on. This is the type of game the fans love to see.
Tell you what, Greg, it's getting to the point where you assume every shot is going to go down. I mean, nobody's missing out there.
Randolph passes to Dunn. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here.
And, you know, I love Chris Dunn when he was in college. He was the 5th overall pick in 2016 from Providence. It hasn't been an easy start for him in his NBA career, but that happens sometimes. It takes a minute. He's had a hard time finding minutes, but he's a hard worker. He's a terrific kid. I think it's just a matter of continuing to grow and develop, trust the process, and this guy's going to be an impact player.
And he can't get the second one to drop either. Coming up empty that time. And for Dunn, you saw flashes of what made him such a high pick at times, but overall the consistency, Clark, just wasn't there.
No, it was not, and he forced it a bit and struggled some, particularly on offense. And I think it's something he'll work on and will get better at. He did show great defensive skills as a rookie, so that always will get you an opportunity to play, but he's going to have to be more consistent offensively to be the player I think he can be, which is on borderline all-star.
It's rebounded by Portis. Bucks trail by 5. There's 1:40 left to play in the first. Here is Forbes. His last outing, he had 8 points. Here's Connaughton. No good from outside.
All the time in the world to get that one off.
To the paint. Dunn shot's good.
Tell you what, guys, there's no way you're stopping Dunn when he's that close to the hoop.
1:09 left to play in the first quarter. Inside, stolen by Randolph. Dunn with it. He kicks it to Williams. Right wing. Here's Collins. Bounces high off the rim and drops. And now a 9-point Hawks lead.
Already, they've piled up 8 second chance points.
Feasting on those backboards. I love that physicality.
They set the screen. He's covered by Randolph. Shot clock at 5. There's Portis. The pass to Forbes. There's 18 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Back to Portis to end the drought. Sinks the three-pointer. Portis has got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball.
Boy, that was a rugged screen set there, fellas, and the defense didn't even try to go through that one.
And so it's the Atlanta Hawks with a 6-point lead at the end of the quarter. Their lead is where it is because they've gotten good shots. A lot of good shots. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back. And the first quarter is in the books. Second about ready to get underway. And for the Hawks, Bucks trail by 6 on the court for Milwaukee here in the second. There's the screen. The tray. Rebound, Atlanta. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. Outside, Bogdanovich. The jump hook. You can't get that one. And Milwaukee will come the other way. Money from the wing. Atlanta leading by 4. Dunn kicks to Collins. The feed to Dunn. There's the 3. Atlanta gets it back in a new 24. Passes it to Randall. Here's Collins outside for Randolph. Fouled in the act of shooting. A 3-point play chance coming up.
How about battling through the impact there and then willing that basketball in?
Boy, it does your heart good to see that kind of determination in a player. Really excellent focus that time.
Clark, trying to find players that complement each other is such a big factor in the NBA. How much do differing styles of play matter for a low block pairing, for instance?
Kevin, I think it's critical. You need guys that have complementary skills. Somebody that can score it with his back to the basket deep in the post. And then that other big guy has to be more versatile. He has to be a good passer from every angle in the post area. And he has to be a guy who can make shots from that 12 to 17-foot range. So you have the kind of spacing that's ideal for 2 good inside players.
Dunn kicks to Bogdanovich. Off the screen. Rebounded by the Bucks. Portis has got 3 rebounds so far in the game. Kicks it to Forbes. Pass to Portis. His first shot coming late. And there it is for him. The Hawks leading by 5. Dunn dishes to Collins. Nice ball movement here by Atlanta. He feeds it to Dunn. It's rebounded by Portis. Portis has got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Puts up a 3. Gets the 3-pointer to fall. He has 5.
No explanation for giving up these wide open looks. Total breakdown. Unacceptable defense.
Dishes to Dunn. Back to Williams. Randolph sets a screen for Williams. Got a piece of it. Now here's Tucker. He dishes it to Forbes. Pass to Portis. He's covered by Bogdanovich. Here's the screen. 5 on the clock. Three-pointer. Rebound by the Hawks. Collins has got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Dunn kicks to Williams. Wide open shot is on the money. And the Hawks lead by 4.
Well, one thing you like there is the extra pass. Evidence that the game is starting to slow down for Dunn.
And here in the second quarter of action as we approach 4 minutes played. Portis, the pass to Forbes. Rebound, Atlanta. It's Bogdanovich on the wing. Step back shot. Good. He hits the jump shot. Now it's a 6-point Atlanta lead.
And when he gets in his head that he's going to get to the basket, very little you can do defensively.
There's the pick. Goes up off the pick. And he bangs it home with one hand.
Yeah, you know, Tucker's a little undersized, but he makes up for it with leaping ability and reach.
Randolph kicks to Williams. The dish to Dunn. Outside Randolph. Feeds to Bogdanovich. Good on the triple. Bogdanovich has got 8 points.
Excellent awareness there, zipping the ball over to the perfect spot to score.
Here is Forbes. He's guarded by Williams. There's Portis, and plenty of contact on the shot. So 2 free throws coming up. And there's the foul. This goes against Atlanta. It's his first trip to the line.
You know, this is not an area where they expect him to contribute. You know, he's a guy that shot below 70% last season.
You know, guys, when you look at those numbers last year for him, I think it does affect how much you're willing to go after contact because you're a little fearful of getting to the foul line unless you're in the and one situation. Too many trips to the line when you shoot it as poorly as he does actually can hurt you.
And the Hawks with a completely new group on the floor. No good on the second, so he hits 1 of 2. The Hawks leading by 6. Capella kicks to Hill. Stolen by Middleton. He hits Portis atop the key. And there's the pass to Antetokounmpo. That's his 4th basket of the game, and he's only taken 4 shots. Off to a good start.
Man, this kid is a remarkable athlete who knows how to put the ball in the basket. His offensive attack is really lethal. He's a special talent. Giannis Antetokounmpo.
There's a screen. Young for 3. The rebound by Middleton.
Well executed, great rhythm. You've got to finish that one.
Agree with you there, partner, because that screen really freed him up nicely, and that's a shot that if you're a pro, you need to make that one.
And really one of the quickest guards in our league. Jeff Teague just puts tremendous pressure on your defense when he's attacking the paint. How about the passing? They are moving the ball without any thought, without any individual agenda.
Yeah, and it's really fun to see that kind of unselfishness. Really hard not to appreciate all the assists they've racked up.
Now Graham, 14 points from him the last game against Denver. Basket good. Bucks trail by 9. Teague kicks to Middleton. Antetokounmpo up top. Holiday left side. Kept alive. Tries again. And it's Antetokounmpo with the bucket inside. Antetokounmpo's got 16 points.
Man, I actually love the competitive spirit of Antetokounmpo. I mean, never quits on the glass. Always keeps coming. Always looking for that second chance opportunity for his team.
Yeah, they're relying on their three-point shooting and getting pretty good results.
And Milwaukee calls their first time out of the game. And Clark, when you think back to your career, what do you miss the most about playing in the National Basketball Association?
Well, you know, for me, Kevin, because my career was cut short due to injury, I missed the opportunity to see how good I could have been on a winning team, on a playoff team. Back in the early 80s, the Pacers were building towards that, and I never got a chance to be part of a playoff team. And the camaraderie you establish in going through the shared misery and joy of competing is something that's special and unique to sports, and you really don't find it in any other venue.
Bucks trail by 12. Down low, Lopez. And the dunk by Lopez.
You know, even though Antetokounmpo is a bigger guy, longer guy, he handles and passes like a point guard. I mean, he's always on the lookout for how he can set up his teammates for good shots.
And Holiday kicks to Antetokounmpo. And the slam dunk by Antetokounmpo.
And Antetokounmpo is just a blur. I mean, I don't know how a 7-foot guy with that wingspan and all legs and arms can be a blur, but man, he's like a lightning bolt when he gets room to roll to the basket.
Capella with a screen on Teague. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Hill. And Atlanta again with the bucket.
That was an outstanding pick that gave him the room to bury the jump shot. Underrated, but not undervalued.
Teague kicks to Middleton. The feed now to Holiday. Shoots over Graham. Atlanta with the rebound. Capella's got his 7th rebound here tonight.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
And what I like about it, Greg, it's been a physical brand of basketball. It's had a little sandpaper element to it. Gritty and rough, but that's how you win games.
Teague dishes to Antetokounmpo. Shoots a 3. But they get it back. Middleton the pass to Teague. Here's Antetokounmpo. Some solid defense from Gallinari.
That's the kind of D you need when he's got the ball near the hoop. They were all over him. And even with good coverage defensively that time, he has confidence to drill the 3.
Boy, I tell you, he has been lights out. Sadly, they're still behind. He needs his guys to step up.
Chalk up 2 there. Capella's got the lead up to 12 now for the Hawks.
You know, Capella's really hard to deal with inside, especially inside. He does a nice job using his size to get that shot off.
Teague against Young. A nice shot by Teague. Teague's got his 2nd basket.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Yeah, and that's 4 straight field goals now, Greg, they've allowed from point-blank range. Can't happen.
And it's Graham missing.
When he's got that kind of positioning, he's got to score it. Got to score the ball from there.
And Holiday kicks to Antetokounmpo. It's good, the assist that time from Holiday. Antetokounmpo's got it back down to single digits for the Bucks. Teague against Young. Capella sends a screen for Young to the inside. Capella with the bucket. Capella's got 12 points in the game.
Boy, I really like the way he's stroking the ball. I mean, knocking down a bunch of his shots and really being efficient.
Holiday left side. Shoots over Graham, and it's another Milwaukee shot right there going in.
Boy, I like how quickly he threw the bounce pass there. Hard to defend against that.
Young outside. There's the pick. Screen by Capella. Top of the key. Count that one as his 7th make in 8 attempts. He has a scorching 86%.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
Yeah, you look across the board, it's actually sizing up, shaping up to be a great game. I mean, strong performances throughout, and they've really been strong on the glass.
The shooting numbers just aren't there yet in the quarter. And some guys just have a nose for scoring, and this one couldn't have been any easier.
Yeah, that was actually no defense at all there, Greg. I mean, layups don't come any easier than that. I mean, they're piling it on now.
Sometimes trailing in the game, players get sucked into trying to make that home run play.
Yeah, trying to get it all back in a hurry, and you're right on that. But these threes they're taking have not helped. They're trying to catch fire, and they've yet to find the match.
Can't nail the jumper.
Tell you what, Kevin, they will take that look every time. Limited defense, great shot.
And so it's Atlanta in control with a 9-point lead to end the quarter. They're playing a bruise.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello, folks. Welcome back. Ernie Johnson here with Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny the Jet Smith. This is the halftime show on 2K Sports. Atlanta came ready to play. You could see the daggers in their eyes as they went on a 10-4 run to start things off. They ended up leading by 6 at the end of the first quarter. Then in a hard-fought second quarter, they more than held their own, increasing their advantage to finish up 9 at the break. And Shaq, what are your thoughts on how Atlanta played?
What stood out to me more than anything else was how hard they got after it on the offensive glass. They were keeping possessions alive and converting those rebounds into points. Take away those extra points, they're not in this position, Ernie.
Kenny, what was your takeaway on Milwaukee? That about wraps.
Welcome back to Atlanta as you get a look at the famous facade of Phillips Arena, home of the Hawks. All right, the second half beginning in just a moment. Antetokounmpo in this game has been everywhere.
Yeah, he's really been catching the defense off guard so far here in this game, racking up a bunch of trips to the line.
Yeah, and you know what? I like the...
Bucks trail by 9. Clint Capella is out there with Gallinari. Then there's Solomon Hill, and it's Young, and it's Graham in at the 2 spot. So that's the lineup for Atlanta. And he was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws now for him.
And one of the things I love about Chris Middleton is his decision-making. You know, he doesn't force shots or passes when he has the ball and just lets the play develop. And that's why coaches trust him so much.
And Middleton, the former second-round pick now, has put a lot of work in on his game. I mean, a ton of work. Really carving out a nice spot in the league as a result of his hard work.
And with Middleton and his decision-making, it's true for both his scoring and his passing.
For the amount he facilitates, he has great efficiency. Low turnovers, solid field goal percentage, and his passing gets better every year.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
And on the flip side, Greg, the defenders have to show more fight on the interior. They've got to offer more resistance here.
The Hawks leading by 10. Young with the ball. Picked up by Teague. And Young kicks to Hill. Capella sends a screen for Young. Lob pass to Capella. Out of bounds. Milwaukee takes possession.
And let's take a look at Danilo Gallinari's numbers. He had a strong showing last season. Last season, he averaged 18 points per, 5 rebounds, and 2 assists. And you can't downplay the importance of good size off the bench.
Space invader, a big guy who simply holds his ground and makes opponents work around him. That's good stuff.
Atlanta's gotten the 3-point bug tonight. They've taken 15 shots outside the arc. 6 of 15. Screen by Capella. Lopez over to help. Out to the right wing. Beyond the arc. And it's Graham missing. Bucks trail by 7. Third quarter here, over a minute and a half into it. Middleton, a screen on Gallinari. To the wing on the left. Shot clock at 6. Lopez inside. Capella covering. And the officials call a traveling violation.
So a moment now to see the story on Jeff Teague. He had a strong showing last season. 7th in assists
and he'd make you pay every time he went to the line. Top 20 in free throw percentage.
And his floor awareness was impeccable last season. As you mentioned, top 10 in assists. Just does a great job of getting everyone involved.
Man, I like the tenacity of Teague there. I mean, embracing contact whenever he drives it inside. That's the mark of a smart basketball player. And, you know, the 2016-17 season was one of the best for Jeff Teague in his time in the league. Had to feel good for him performing at such a high level in his hometown of Indy.
And that's another area where he is just a superb player. Excellent at the free throw line.
Screen by Young. Capella against Lopez. Blanketed by the D. He fights to the rim for the layup. Capella's got 4 points this quarter.
Those defenders just look a little bit gassed. I mean, they're getting pushed around on that low block.
Antetokounmpo can't get it to go.
And they continue to control the glass.
Guys, I think they've simply been the more physical team, and that's why they're ahead.
And that's going to be too many steps. Gets the whistle on the travel. And the Hawks making a change here. Williams is checked in. Bucks trail by 7. And here is Teague. 9 points in the game so far. Here's Antetokounmpo. Milwaukee, no good that time either.
You almost have to assume he's going to knock those down when he is that open.
And now it's Teague running. He can go all the way. Plays it in off the breakaway. Teague's got 11.
And guys, the defense of Teague is underrated. Excellent instincts. And he takes reasonable chances on defense.
And Gallinari kicks to Young. Pick up by Hill. Lob pass to Capella. Stolen away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt there. Teague dishes to Antetokounmpo. Atlanta with the rebound. Gallinari's got 3 rebounds now in this one. Williams kicks to Capella. Young passes to Gallinari. Screen by Capella to the middle. And there's the call by the official. They'll count the basket here following the goaltending call.
Man, that's a tough call for the refs to make there. I'm not sure it was on the way down, but that's how they saw it.
Chris Dunn's checked in for Young. Bucks trail by 7. Forbes dishes to Antetokounmpo. He kicks it to Forbes. Passes it to Tucker. Wants to get it to Antetokounmpo and does. Holiday, no one around him. And a great assist by Antetokounmpo as that one goes in. Antetokounmpo's got his 4th assist in this one. On the wing, Williams. Kicks it to Capella. Back to Williams. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. That one is on Holiday.
That's old school veteran move right there. The defender bites on the little fake, and Williams gets a trip to the line.
And let's take a moment, guys, to get your take on the scoring so far for Atlanta.
And they haven't been pushed around in the paint at all in this game. They have been the aggressors.
The number of second chance points they've gotten is also impressive. I mean, they've kept so many possessions alive with offensive rebounds.
Zach Randolph, he's checked in for Atlanta. Bogdanovich comes in for Hill. He doesn't get the second one.
Man, whenever you talk about Sweet Lou Williams, you're talking about points off the bench in bunches. And he won 6th Man of the Year award a couple of times, I think, and is always in consideration for it. I mean, his game is absolutely hand-in-glove fit made for the role of firepower with the second unit.
Pass to Forbes. Pass to Portis. Down to 5 on the shot clock. They set the pick. Fires for 3. Rebounded by Capella. Capella's got 13 rebounds in the game. Class eating. And for Lou Williams, he was pretty much acting as a sixth man his whole career. The league realized very early on this was the role he could succeed in, and boy, has he.
Yes, he has, in a big way. I mean, this guy is instant offense off the bench. Smooth stroke, can shoot it from deep, makes tough shots, explosive getting to the rim with that change of pace dribble, slashing and knifing his way to the bucket. This guy epitomizes what you want from a player to score buckets off the bench.
And a look here at the shot chart for Capella.
And really what jumps out to me about this shot chart is just how aggressive he's been when on the floor. I mean, he's doing everything he can to get as close to the hoop as possible before putting up that shot, and it's worked out in a big way for him and his team.
The first free throw is good. Collins checked in for the Hawks. So 1 for 2 that time at the stripe.
And really credit their advantage on the backboard. That's where the lead has been built, and that's why they are in control.
Greg, simply controlling the glass. I mean, plus 10 is the advantage in rebounds right now.
And it's good, 2 points. Randolph's got 7.
He might not elevate like some of the other guys on the court, but as we've learned, Randolph knows how to get the ball in the basket.
Down low, there's Portis. It's blocked. And that one drops for him. Here's Dunn. Outside Randolph. Randolph a screen. Dunn kicks to Bogdanovich. Randolph sets a screen for Bogdanovich. Shot clock at 5. Here's the floater. Williams, that's good. 5 points in the game.
Boy, he twisted his body up right there just enough to create space. Williams so slick and ill-like inside.
Stolen by Randolph. Dunn with it. At the elbow, Randolph. Here's Collins. They shoot again, and that's 2 points on the layup. And now it's an 11-point Hawks lead.
And they're forcing the ball inside, and it's working like a charm.
Now a timeout called by Milwaukee.
Yeah, the amount of points they've given up here in the paint, that's what they got to talk about.
Absolutely, Greg. I mean, they're getting crushed, killed, hammered, pulverized in the post.
And the Bucks making a change here. Connaughton's checked in.
Taking a look now at some numbers for Dunn. Last season's performance for him. Averaged 3 points a game, 2 assists, and 2 rebounds. And he's very steady with that second unit, running the offense and getting them into their sets.
Right. I mean, your backup point guard simply has to hold the fort, maintain the status quo, share the basketball, and minimize mistakes.
Atlanta making a switch here. Capella's checked in. The Bucks also with the sub. Lopez is checked in. Here's Dunn. He feeds it to Collins. Here's the screen. Now here's Bogdanovich. Snatched away. Now the Bucks moving it up. Here's Tucker. Foul call that time on the way up. That'll give him 2 chances at the free throw line here. Now let's take a look at the most efficient scorers in the NBA from last year's campaign. In the 3rd spot, Clint Capella.
Put the ball in the bucket. I mean, that's the name of the game, right? I mean, just ask him. He'll have the answer for you.
And he knocks down the first one.
You know, starting out in the D-League, then bouncing around the international circuit, Tucker took the long, hard road to get here.
Both free throws good from Tucker. So it's Atlanta now. Dunn kicks to Capella. The kick out to Williams. The offensive rebound. Here's Collins. And he's fouled on the shot. 1 free throw coming up.
And they hold a huge advantage on the backboard.
Greg, and that's been the key to this league. I mean, they've really dominated the glass.
He's getting his first free throw attempt of the game here. Here is Forbes. Lopez a screen. Takes the 3. Buries the long-range jumper. 6 points for him.
The D just sagged off just enough and no hesitation on his part.
Dunn passes to Williams. Fires from 14. And it's Williams again missing.
Just not there from a rhythm standpoint right now. It's really eluding him. And the offense has just operated really smoothly here in the open floor.
Yeah, and for them to reduce the lead, they should keep the pace brisk. I mean, that's how they've generated the highest quality shots.
Right side, Bogdanovich. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Williams. Bogdanovich has got 14 points.
And those are 2 teammates right there working in rhythm. One setting the screen and the other using it to get that separation.
Lopez a screen. 5 to shoot. And he drops it in from the low post.
And amidst the tall timber, he's right at home, extremely comfortable. Lopez getting it done.
Capella sends a screen for Dunn. Screen by Capella. To the middle, off the screen. Oh!
Hey, hey, hey. Ooh, wow. And did you see the screen that was set for him? I mean, that was how he got to the hoop.
It was the classic screenplay. It won't show up in the box score, but that screen deserves an assist.
Absolutely, Kevin. I mean, that took the defender right out of the play.
Tucker lands soft on the front of the rim and drops.
And though lacking some height, Kevin, Tucker has the bounce, the reach, and the strength and attitude to do damage inside.
Capella sends a screen for Williams to the inside. Capella with the bucket. Capella's got 22.
And not quite as aggressive from outside as they were in the first half, sticking to the high percentage shots, playing smart with the lead.
Dishes it to Lopez. Lopez a screen. Milwaukee the rebound. Score the bucket. He's made 5 so far, shooting a very clean 5 of 7.
Defensive rebounding, just such a crucial part of the game.
Yeah, it's finishing your defense, Greg. We know that. You can defend, then you got to rebound the miss, and you got to get to the glass with intensity.
And the Hawks with possession here. It's a 5-point game. Screen by Capella. And here's Gallinari outside.
Boy, he shows a lot of desire when he's fighting for that tough board. And his length doesn't hurt either.
And the pass to Connaughton. Antetokounmpo against Collins. Shot's good by Middleton.
Presence of mind, really important. You know, this game is more mental than physical. And Middleton is a guy who stays in the moment. He's exceptional at knocking down a good shot off a good pass.
Inside. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Young.
Bad turnover, plain and simple. No other way to describe it. I mean, he just threw it out of bounds.
Drew Holiday's checked in for the Bucks. 30 seconds left in the third quarter. Young against T. He dishes it to Antetokounmpo. 6 to shoot for the lead. And it's Teague. That time on the assist from Antetokounmpo. 14 points for Teague.
The super fast release of Jeff Teague and incredibly lethal catch and shoot player.
And as we finish the third quarter, it's still close. Both teams trading baskets. Hawks lead by 1. And we're coming back in just a moment. Get ready for the fourth quarter of action when we return. Head coach Mike Budenholzer is mic'd up along the sideline.
We don't need to be in a hurry to build. Let's just go with our defense. Keep moving it, keep playing.
Poised aggressiveness, guys. I think the message there from Mike Budenholzer, asking for energy, asking his guys to mount an attack.
Well, and all 5 guys need to be on the same page. You need to be active, yes, but you also really need to communicate with one another.
And thanks for joining us again as the fourth quarter of play is set to get rolling. It's been a close battle to this point. All right, now a chance to set the floor courtesy of Gatorade. Fourth quarter action, all fueled up and ready to go. And Milwaukee, looking at who they've got. Chris Middleton is out there with Antetokounmpo. Then there's Teague, then it's Holiday, and it's Lopez in at the center. Here's Young. Gallinari outside. Collins a screen on Lopez. Ball's knocked loose. And Holiday kicks to Teague.
And you know what I like most about Teague is his confidence. I mean, he's unflappable. He's cool and composed and yet plays the game with a real fire.
And a breakdown here, guys. The hustle stats for Milwaukee.
Defensively, they played with a lot of energy, and the steals we've seen are a result of that aggressiveness.
Something else they've done is force a lot of mistakes defensively. And they've been turning those turnovers into points. Boy, I tell you, one of the most accomplished and effective post scorers in the league is Brook Lopez. I mean, this guy gets it done in there. He's got size, footwork, and the silky smooth touch to get it done in a big way on the low block.
And so Teague hits 2 free throws. And Atlanta has possession. They trail by 3. A few possessions into the fourth quarter, just over a minute played. And Hill has it in the corner. Again, missing Hill. And with Brook Lopez's size and strength, Clark, he's got the physical build to back you down and finish over the top.
And not to mention, Kevin, you're right about all of that, but the shooting skill, excellent skill, footwork, hands, touch, a high percentage finisher, and an excellent free throw shooter.
To the right side. Here's Graham. Good, and it's Hill picking up the assist.
A pretty free look from three-point range. The D forgot about him on that possession.
You know, Greg, I think that might have been intentional. It perhaps was not an accident because he's typically not the guy that's taking that shot at this stage of the game.
Gallinari outside. Down low. Collins. Doesn't go that time. Good D by Lopez. For Milwaukee, they've gone 1 of 3 from the field to start the fourth quarter. Teague can't hit. Atlanta's gone 1 of 2 from three-point range here in the fourth. Graham dishes to Gallinari. Outside Hill. Here's Collins. And no good. Now the Bucks take it the other way. Holiday with it. He's picked up by Hill. Holiday, the pass to Antetokounmpo. Basket is good, and he'll get a chance for one more at the free throw line.
Boy, for such a young player, the razor-sharp focus of Antetokounmpo, really impressive. I mean, a muscular guy who still makes baskets despite getting hit in the process. He's not wide, but he is muscular.
The Hawks trail by 3. Now Young takes a 3. The rebound by Middleton. Around 3 minutes gone here in the fourth quarter. There's the lob. Antetokounmpo. Out of bounds. Atlanta takes possession.
And that's just carelessness there. I mean, you have got to have your head in the game.
Atlanta's shooting so far very efficient all around, about 55%. Graham kicks to Gallinari. Collins a screen on Lopez. Good on that shot. With that, the Bucks lead is cut to just 1 point on the basket from Gallinari.
And he has the chops for this, raising the intensity when it matters most.
Yeah, he's really calm in these situations. Simply takes his time in tight spots. You got to be patient. And he is playing to his strengths.
Well, I tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
Yeah, if you're going to foul, then make sure that you don't give a chance for the and one.
The first one falls.
And Antetokounmpo, also known as the Greek Freak. Matter of fact, I'd love to just call him the Greek Freak if I could. Is a matchup issue for any defense. I mean, he's a guy who literally and really can play any position on the floor.
And so he hits both. Over 3.5 minutes through the final quarter now. Young dishes to Gallinari. There's a screen. Here's Hill. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass.
If you're going in amongst the trees, you have got to be aggressive.
Boy, like his intensity, Greg. He's not afraid to take it straight to the rack on the bigger defender. Right at it.
T kicks to Middleton. The Bucks working the ball around. And the slam dunk by Antetokounmpo.
And Giannis Antetokounmpo has some major hops. At almost 7 feet tall, he makes it look effortless.
Young passes to Gallinari. Over to the wing. Here's Graham. Those 3-pointers off the mark. Bucks leading by 3. Middleton outside. There's the dish to Lopez. Wants to get it to Antetokounmpo and does. And that one good. Antetokounmpo's got 11 points here in just the second half. And Young kicks to Gallinari. Screen by Young. Gallinari against Lopez. Gallinari dishes to Collins. Outside, Antetokounmpo. And fouled on the shot, so the bucket counts and a chance for one more here.
He's been on the roll this quarter, really leading the way for his team right now.
The Hawks trail by 8. And here's Young. Collins, a screen on Teague. Young with no one around. Knocks down the three ball. Young's got 23 points.
And those are the types of shots down the stretch that win you ball games.
Lopez. Oh, and that one had the right spin on it, and it is good. And the Bucks lead by 7. And Young kicks to Gallinari. There's the pick. To the inside. Here's Collins. Good. The assist goes to Hill.
He's definitely turned things around in this game. I mean, he was more of a background player in the first half. He's jumped center stage now.
Teague with the ball. Middleton outside. Antetokounmpo passes to Middleton. Back to Antetokounmpo. Clock at 4. Here's Teague. And there are the Bucks with another bucket.
And Teague has a really economical textbook shooting form. Even when the defense is smothering him, he keeps his focus on the basket and his fundamentals.
Outside Hill. They set the pick. Gallinari in the corner. Another three for Atlanta.
And guys on defense gasping for air at this point.
Well, I tell you what, Greg, what can they do? I mean, nobody can miss a shot. I mean, these guys are bringing it on offense right now.
And Lopez throws it down.
Yeah, you know, not every point guard would be able to find an open man right there, but T is always looking for the right play.
And Young kicks to Gallinari. Outside Hill. Back to Young. Off the pick. And again, it's Atlanta.
And that's what you give up when you don't fight over the screen.
Yeah, I agree with you wholeheartedly. I mean, not a lot of effort put forth on defense there. I mean, I think he's definitely got to play up on him more and off the screen in that situation.
They set the screen. And Holiday kicks to Lopez. Lopez missing again.
If you're a pro, you got to drain that shot. I mean, it doesn't matter who you are. The defense left him wide open. Pros make those.
Hill with it. Now guarded by Middleton. Feeds to Collins. Young outside. Antetokounmpo against Gallinari. Graham kicks to Collins. The feed to Graham. Pass to Gallinari. Over Antetokounmpo. And the rejection by Antetokounmpo. He kicks it to Holiday. And a great assist by Antetokounmpo as that one goes in. And it's 9 points for Drew Holiday. The Hawks trail by 6. Graham dishes to Hill. Kicks to Graham. It's back to Hill. To the paint, off the pick. Basket is good, and he'll get a chance for one more at the free throw line.
Yeah, nothing too fancy. Just getting the job done when they need to. Make every possession count.
Clint Capella, he's checked in for the Hawks. And that one falls for Collins. Here's Teague. Pass to Antetokounmpo. Here's Lopez. Basket number 8 is all good. He's attempted 12 shots.
When you have a reliable big man like Lopez who can get you buckets like that, it's really such an asset for a team.
Here's Young. Rejected by Teague. Lopez sets a screen for Teague. So the whistle blows on the shot and 2 free throws for the contact right there.
Up around 80% for his career, Lopez more than comfortable earning his points at the charity stripe.
That free throw missing. Williams, he's checked in for Collins. And he sinks the second. Here's Young. down low. Here's Gallinari. Foul call that time on the way up. That'll give him 2 chances at the free throw line here.
And really the defense fouling there to prevent the layup, but that's exactly what you need to do.
It is. I mean, no reason to back off and give him the layup. I mean, much better off making him go to the line.
Gallinari hits them both.
And one of the problems in the first half, that shoddy work at the free throw line. They needed to fix that, and they've been much improved since the break.
And they double up on Antetokounmpo. And he jams it after taking the nice feed on the run.
I like seeing Middleton throw it down like that. Well, he's a great athlete, and he finishes with a little style, too.
Screen by Capella. Young for 3. Good. And the nice assist for Williams. Williams has got 5 assists in the game. Teague the pass to Antetokounmpo. Lopez a screen on Young. Here's Teague. Pass to Lopez. He makes his 9th shot of the game. He has only missed 4.
And at that range, hey, hard for the defense to really affect that shot. I mean, Lopez is just too good.
Hill a screen on Holiday. 1:44 left to play in the final quarter. And here's Young from the arc. Antetokounmpo pulls it in. Antetokounmpo's got rebound number 8 now on the night. Wasted no time on that one. And that's 20 points for Teague.
Well, you know what, Kevin? If I'm the coach, I'm calling Teague's number every chance I get. I mean, he's in the zone right now.
Antetokounmpo grabs the miss. Bucks leading by 7. In the corner, Middleton with it. And the lead now, double digits on that bucket. Middleton's got 5 points in the quarter.
And he can smell blood in the water. Excellent finish.
Yeah, no let up. The killer instinct on display, trying to put this team away. I love the tenacity.
And looks like the illegal pick was set. Yep, that's right. That'll get their attention.
And that's a tough one. But on those illegal screen calls, the defender's never going to get the benefit of the doubt.
Those are facts, man. I mean, if he's sliding his feet just a skosh, the refs are going to whistle him for it.
And at this point, just sort of running through the paces, as it appears it'll be a nice win here for the Bucks.
This is a game where the defense, steals specifically, generating a lot of opportunities.
And it created possessions for them, scoring opportunities, and that effort, a big part of what will be a nice victory here tonight.
And during the long NBA season, each contest important here tonight. Tonight's win will give them 4 on the season.
And once it becomes official, this win gives them a nice confidence boost against this team. They'll face them twice more this season.
The stats tell us, Greg, that the winner of the first game is a big favorite to come out on top in the overall series.
The one player that really stands out, of course, in this one, it was a dazzling game for Giannis Antetokounmpo.
Well, I thought he did a little bit of everything out there tonight, Kevin. I mean, notching the triple-double in style. He was a difference maker.
Here's Lopez, rebounded by Capella.
Oh, great effort there. That's how you defend the paint.
Exactly. Can't play it any better than that, Greg.
It's good. Randolph's got it back down to a single-digit deficit for the Hawks.
And, that's good offense there. These are the shots you want to get all the time.
Here is Forbes. So it's Milwaukee picking up the win. A solid win on the road for them. This building was dead silent by the time, GA, this one wound down.
And that's what you want to do. Take the crowd out of it by crunch time. Don't give them any chance to lift their team up at the finish.
It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Thanks, Kevin. Giroux, congrats on the win. Everything seemed to start working in the second half. What changed for you?
I think we just picked it up in the fourth quarter. I mean, they were kind of there the whole time, but in the fourth quarter, we really, rev it up.
Great to see you back on the court, Giroux. Thanks very much. Back to you, Kevin.
All right, David, thank you. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For David Aldridge, Greg Anthony, and Clark Kellogg, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for being with us. We'll see you later.